Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
So, report reaching us right now is that Queen Naomi alighted from a vehicle, flagged down a vehicle that was carrying a royal guard that has been tailing her the entire time, and redirected that vehicle, also by expressing her level of disappointment over the fact that, matured men like them will continue to tell a lady, what are you telling a lady for? What is this all about? Now, it's been rumored that, of course, on their way from church, that there's been this vehicle that was, telling Queen Naomi the entire time. That people in their vehicle knew that that vehicle has been telling them, but for some reason, she's got a discernment. She knew that there was no danger, and she asked them to, pull over. That they pulled over. She alighted from the vehicle, flagged the vehicle that was telling them down. The vehicle stopped, and she expressed her dissatisfaction, her disappointment over the fact that, big men like them could be, put into, doing things that they are not supposed to do. Why are they telling her that? What is this about? Like, why are they telling her that they need to leave, or she is going to call the authorities immediately? And that was how they zoomed off. Apparently, the entire time they have been telling her. But, report is making the rounds on social media that incident had been people that are probably, like a lot of people are saying, that these people are coming from the palace, that they are royal guards and royal security that were following Queen Naomi the entire time. That the entire time since this pastor Ade Miju came into the picture, Ooni of Ife has been very unsettled. Ooni of Ife doesn't want anybody to take over his wife. Ooni of Ife loves Queen Naomi so much, and he's going to do anything to ensure that he gets his wife and he keeps his wife. So they said that this vehicle was actually carrying palace guard and some security people, and that vehicle was actually coming from the palace. Now, when Queen Naomi asked the vehicle that was carrying them allegedly to pull over, that she wanted to address that situation, that's everybody was scared. Now, what is she doing now? Like, who knows if there's if this is not a looming danger? But then again, she had a discernment. But some people are saying that she kind of saw them from a rear mirror at a time where it looks as if her own vehicle slowed down. But she's not somebody who's given to talking so much. She saw them, she made her conclusion, she knew what she wanted to do. And so what we heard was that she asked her driver to pull over, and she flagged them down and told them exactly what she wanted and passed the message across to the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the rails. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Welcome. I thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for always returning back to my channel. I love you so much. Now, this is a great week. I will always sing that and pray also that God will bring you good tidings to those of you who are members of our community, okay? The daily right. I appreciate you guys so much for your contribution. I appreciate you guys so much for always being a part of this channel. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, there's this rumor that is making the rounds on social media on the boldness of Queen Naomi. We heard allegedly that on their way from church, there was a vehicle that was telling them the entire time that she saw that vehicle from her rear mirror, and she knew that they must be coming from the palace, and she asked her own driver to pull over. The driver pulled over. She flagged down that vehicle. She flagged the vehicle, and the vehicle stopped, and she expressed her disappointment, dissatisfaction, and sent a message thread to Kabi AC. Now, who were these people? A lot of people are saying these people have been telling Queen Naomi the entire time since, Pastor Ade Miju came into the picture. That Pastor Ade Miju happens to be the same man who proposed to Queen Naomi, who loved Queen Naomi as though his life depends on her. Okay, so somebody said the other time, Dilaram, don't say he loves Queen Naomi because we never can tell. We can't even tell. Yeah, it's the truth. The truth is that A man will tell you they love you and all of that, and eventually sometimes you get married, it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But this guy is expressing his love, this guy is expressing his loyalty, is expressing everything for Queen Naomi. He's saying he's ready to wait forever and all of that. And the man saw a beautiful flower in that garden in Akure, and you cannot fault him for wanting to be with Queen Naomi. Who wouldn't want to be with a woman like Queen Naomi? Yes, Queen Naomi has to be, a lot of people's desire, because this woman is drop dead gorgeous. She is amazing. She has great virtue. People have met her, and people can talk about her. You see her charisma, you see her persona, you see a lot of things about Queen Naomi that can drive somebody gaga, okay? And so if this man is behaving the way he's behaving, I've seen a lot of comments where people are saying that he needs to go away. He needs to leave Queen Naomi alone and all of that. Well, it's okay. We are all entitled to our opinion. But then again, the man saw something that is beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with this man wanting Queen Naomi. And they said that since the man came into the picture, that Kabiyesi has been very, very unsettled, that Kabiyesi is basically sending these people to kind of monitor Queen Naomi, to see Queen Naomi's movement, to see if Queen Naomi is still having like some kind of relationship with that man and all of that. But to tell you, the level of fear that is in Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi is all aware that nobody can go close to Queen Naomi. Nobody can touch Queen Naomi. Of course, that's a fact, at least, and that is the alleged information that I have gotten, that nobody, even if Queen Naomi wanted to, nobody can go close to her, because up until now, she's still the wife of the monarch. And they said that in the Yoruba culture and tradition, that no man born of a woman can touch the wife to the monarch. And so the last time we checked, Queen Naomi was still married to the monarch, and the monarch still accept her as wife, and at least to a great extent, I think she still got that connection very big time with the monarch. At least bloggers have been saying all sort of things the entire time, but you heard it for yourself when she attended the cook show, Mercy Johnson's cook show. She said she's still playing her queenly role, and she said that she and her husband, that is she and the Ooni of Ife, they are very absolutely great parents to the Prince Tade Nikawo. So that alone should tell you that there is this thing that is still very peaceful and loving between them. That's the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. But then again, Queen Naomi, you see, when Queen Naomi talks, you can see a lot of things. Sometimes you're not able to make out what this woman is up to, but you know that she speaks in riddles a lot. I think her birthday picture could tell the entire world that she is ready to move on. The other time she spoke, she told us that she was a bride that was waiting to be dressed. And the next time she had a birthday celebration, she was already dressed. Apparently, she dressed herself this time. But the next birthday celebration, Kabiyesi, you need to be very careful, because it might be some other person that gets to dress Queen Naomi. And what's the big deal? A lot of us are acting as if this thing between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi does not work, Queen Naomi shouldn't move on with her life. She would move on with her life if Ooni of Ife does not do what she wants Kabiyesi to do, because she said, you heard her the other day, she doesn't like crowds. If she's going to go back to the palace, that Kabiyesi, those women will not be there. Though she never stated that in the show, but then again, we have had her say that she would never ever go back to the palace as long as those women are there. Now, allegedly, people are saying that the people that were telling her this time, they were not telling her for any kind of evil, that these people were actually from the palace, that they were, they are men from Kabiyesi, that the Ooni of Ife's men, and Ooni happens to be the one putting them through this, because he is also, you think men don't mark their territories, like he is also marking his own territory and making sure that Queen Naomi is safe and right there for him. And so they say the telling and everything had to do with the fact that Kabiyesi is doing everything that is within his power to ensure that Queen Naomi doesn't get to meet with Ademiju again. And that was the same reason why he wanted to force Queen Naomi back into, the royal mansion. And Queen Naomi said she's got a service to do in Akure that she wasn't going. And that brought a lot of gospels between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, which I heard has been settled or fixed right now. And so I don't know how this is going to play out at the end of the day, but they said that Ooni of Ife is not feeling very cool with this thing that the pastor brought. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.